What's up booktube? Welcome back. My name is Laura if you're new here, and today I'm letting Operation pick my TBR for March. Filming for right now is a little bit weird because I'm moving in like a week, so I'm filming this super early. It's currently only the 21st of the month, so I still have a whole week left. So I haven't picked up Six of Crows yet, but because I still have a week left of the month and I'm almost finished what I'm currently reading, I will definitely at least start it before the end of the month. So I won't be taking a punishment for March, so go me. Everything else on last month's TBR I've already read and enjoyed thoroughly, and I've read several more things since then as well, so I'm having a great reading month so far. But yeah, on that note, I will be moving very soon, so say goodbye to the background behind me. This will be one of the last times that you guys see this background. I'm filming a few videos today, so I'm not too sure when this one's going up, and because I'm moving in March, I'm going to try and take it easy on myself and give myself like short books if possible, because I'm going to be very busy in the next few weeks. And also because of moving, I am planning on buying new bookshelves, so I don't know when those are going to arrive, so I might not have access to my books for a couple of weeks. So I'm going to be trying as much as I can at least to stick to like ebooks and audiobooks that I have access to from my library or script. So with all that said, let's get right into the Operation game. For my first pick for Operation, I got the prompt to read a book that was released this year. This was such a hard choice. Oh my god, I have so many books that I want to read that have like already come out in the last couple of months, and so many that are coming out in March that I want to get to. So I had a really hard time picking. So for this one, I actually have two picks that I'm going to choose between. I have both of them on hold at the library, and I'm basically just going to end up picking whichever one is available first. But the first one is Winter's Orbit by Everina Maxwell. This one is being compared to Red, White, and Royal Blue, but set in space, which sounds fucking amazing. I need that in my life like for right now. But this one is a like enemies to lovers, where the husband of the recently deceased prince is forced to marry the prince's cousin to like keep him in the family, I guess. They hate each other, but when the main character is named as a suspect, the two have to work together to try and clear his name, and they slowly fall in love from there. So this one sounds so fucking cute. I'm hyped for it. I cannot wait for this one. And the other book that I might be reading for this prompt is The Gilded Ones by Namina Forna. This one sounds so cool, and like that cover though, wow. Amazing. But this one sounds like a really interesting world. It's set in a world where I think it's on your 16th birthday, you go through a blood ceremony, and if your blood runs gold, that means that you are impure or something like that, and you have to deal with whatever consequences that comes with. I'm not sure what happens when your blood is gold, but something happens. But our main character, her blood runs gold on her blood ceremony day, and a mysterious woman approaches her and asks her if she wants to either stay in her village and take whatever is coming her way, or come with her and join her army of gifted gold-blooded people to fight for the emperor. This sounds so unique and really just fascinating, so I'm not sure which of these two books I'm actually rooting for. I want to read both of them, and honestly I'll probably end up reading both of them if I have time to, but this prompt will be filled by whichever one becomes available first on my library's app. For my second prompt, I have to read a debut book, and for this one I'll be reading The Boy in the Red Dress by Kristen Lambert. I kind of forget what this one's about, to be honest. I know it is a like historical mystery set in sometime in the 1920s, and because it's a mystery, I don't really want to know too much about it, so I'm not going to look into it more. So sorry for the vague plot, but mystery is a genre where I want to know like as little as possible about the plot before I go into it, so no clue what it's about. Oh god. That scared me. I threw it. Seriously? Seriously? For number 3, we got a punishment. Boo! And Of course, I end up getting the first in a series prompt like I did last month, which if you recall from last month is the one prompt that I do not want to get, because my goal for this year is to read more sequels and to not start new series until I've caught up on the other series that I'm in the middle of. What can you do? So for this one, I'm going to be reading Cloaked in Shadow by Ben Alderson. I also kind of forget what it's about. But I know it's a fairy romance and it's also queer as hell, so I'm really excited. But I've had this book on my TBR for like literally 3 years now, and I've always kind of had it in the back of my mind but just not gotten to it. But I recently found the author on TikTok and he was talking about his books, and now I just really want to read them. So it works out at least, but I'm still mad about having to start another new series. Like, god damn it. And finally, my last prompt is to read a seasonal read. So for this one, I do have 2 picks again. One is a physical book, which I will read that one if I have access to my books in time. And the other one is an ebook that I'll be getting from my library if my books are still packed away in boxes before the end of the month. So the one that I would like to read if I can, which I forgot to grab it, so I'm just going to put a picture here. But that one is The Girl in the Tower by Katherine Arden. This is book 2 in the Winter Night trilogy. This one is beautiful. I read the first book a little over a year ago now and I fucking loved it. It was amazing. It follows Vasilisa, who is a young girl. It's like a coming of age fantasy. She's from like a very northern village in like a Russian inspired world, and she's sighted so she can see all the old gods. She's friends with them, and in the first book her father marries a woman who is Christian, and she comes to their village and will not allow anybody to worship the old gods, which leaves their people open for attack from some dark evil spirits. So I'm not too sure where the next book is going. I have like not even a guess. I haven't even read the back of the book, so it's going to be a surprise for me, and I'm so excited about that. The author's writing style is gorgeous. It's very lyrical and wonderful, so I'm so hyped to finally get to this book. But if my books are still packed away and I can't get to it before the end of March, I will instead read Swiss Vendetta by Tracee Dahan. This one is another mystery. I love reading mysteries during the winter time. It just feels very cozy and like it's just like the perfect kind of setting for a mystery novel. But this one, again, I know very little about the actual plot, but it's a isolated close circle mystery about a new homicide detective who gets a call about a murder at the chateau in Switzerland. So she goes and they get snowed in and they're all trapped in this house. She's to try and figure out who the killer is before she ends up dead. And that's all that I know about it. It sounds really good. It sounds really fun. I think it was Mara over at Books Like Whoa who I found this book from. If I can find the video where she was talking about it, then I will link it down below, but it was quite a while ago, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to find it. But she had some good things to say about it, so I'm looking forward to it if I can't get to The Girl in the Tower. So those are all of my operation picks for this month. I do have a few more that I'm going to try to get to. One of them being Crooked Kingdom by Leigh Bardugo. I'm trying to catch up on all the books before the show comes out in April. And then I also follow the Queer Joy Book Club over on Bookstagram. I will leave that link down below. Definitely check it out. If you like reading books celebrating queer joy, please follow them. They are wonderful. So I'll most likely be reading whatever book they choose for March. I'm just not sure what the book is going to be yet. And then also Paige over at Pages with Paige is hosting the Not Safe for Workathon, and I kind of want to take part in that. I'm currently reading Desperate Measures by Katie Roberts, I think it is, and I'm just like in the mood to read some like romance and erotica right now, so I might join in with that like kind of casually throughout the month if I have time to. I will leave her video linked down below, so definitely check that out too. Her video for it was hilarious, and I love the way that she's done this readathon. It sounds like it's gonna be so much fun, so I really hope that I'll be able to take part in it. Hello. Editing Laura popping in real quick. I forgot a book. I will also be reading One Dark Throne, I think it's called, by Kendare Blake. It's the second book in the Three Dark Crowns series. I'm reading this one for a read-along that's hosted by Robbie over at And There's No Stuck in the Book, so I will leave that video link down below. Definitely go check it out. I read the first book earlier this month and it was fantastic, so we are moving on to book 2 in March. Okay, bye. Back to your regularly scheduled video. But yeah, that should do it for my March TBR then, and I'll probably mood read a little bit here and there as well if I have time. Again, I'm going to be like crazy busy in March with moving and everything, so we'll see what happens, but wish me luck. I have moved way too many times in the last couple of years and I'm sick of it, so hopefully this is going to be the last time for a while. But yeah, so that should do it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you're having a fantastic day wherever you are in the world, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye!